not picking up.
That sounds awful.
You want to start again?
No, it's supposed to sound awful. Hi, my name is Travis Uden, and if you've ever heard an instrument that's out of tune, you'll know how crucial tuning is to playing an instrument well. Now, there are a lot of electronic tuners. There's a lot of ways that you can tune a guitar or any instrument. There's a lot of electronic tuners on the market, some that you can plug in to the output jack on your instrument. Mine actually attaches to the neck and feels the vibrations from the strings. However, learning to tune by ear is an essential first step in learning how to play the guitar. Learning to tune by ear is important because it helps you develop intonation, the ability to hear tone, and to understand the very basics of music theory. In teaching you how to tune a guitar, I will first explain a little bit of music theory, then I will let you know how that relates to the guitar, and finally I will apply the knowledge to tuning the guitar. First, let's look at some music theory. Here is a breakdown of the musical scale. The musical scale consists of 7 letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Those letters represent steps in an octave. Between the letters are half steps known as sharps and flats. Now, all in all, there are 12 half steps in an octave. Not every step has a half step. It actually goes A sharp, B, C, with no sharp in between, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, no sharp in between, F sharp, G, G sharp, and back to A again, making 12 steps. Now that you know some of the theory, let's look at how that relates to the guitar. On the guitar, there's different parts. You have the body, you have the neck, you have the head. The head's where your tuning keys are. And then the neck, those are where your frets are. Each fret represents a half step. In this case, your open string is E. It goes to F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and A. Now, the reason why that's important is, let me go back. The open notes on the open strings on the guitar are E, A, D, G, B, and E. The reason why knowing the half steps is important is going to be covered in step 3. First, you need a pitch pipe or a piano or some other instrument that you can use to find your first string, E. From that first string, because each string is a half step and you know what your open string is going to be, you know also that your 5th fret is the same as the open note on the next string. So, when you're going to tune the guitar, you go from E, your 5th fret is A, your next string is A. You work your way down the strings just like this. And you find the string that's out of tune because it doesn't sound right. Typically, if it's out of tune, it's only slightly out of tune. The best thing to do is to go ahead and take it all the way flat and then bring it back up. That way you know exactly where you are. Once you find your flat string, you just need to adjust your tuning key until it's right. And once you've got it to where you believe is right, you continue the process. Obviously, we're not there yet. And then you continue the process. This one string, the G string, is going to throw you off a little bit. And the reason why is because the half steps, you're going to be on the 4th fret on this string as opposed to the 5th fret. Now once you've gone through and you've tuned all of your strings, you test yourself by playing some general chords to make sure that you indeed have the guitar in tune. With the guitar in tune, let's review what we talked about. One, there are a lot of electronic tuners today, but it's very important to learn to tune by ear because that develops intonation and a basic knowledge of music theory. In teaching how to tune the guitar, I first explained a little bit of the music theory, then I showed you how that relates to the guitar, and finally applied that knowledge to tuning the guitar. Hopefully this lesson will be the first step to many years of enjoyable playing.
Great job.